take my hair down. Yikes. We're gonna need a hat. Why do I just hate everything on my head right now? Whatever. Hi. Hello. I have really been in a form of realization with like the type of presence that I have on the internet lately, and it's because of the fact that like most of the videos that I make and the content that I put out into the world, it's like really all stuff that is like, yes, very personal and are looks into my life, but like nobody really knows the real me, you know? Like I still feel like me and who I am as a person is just something that still hasn't really cracked the surface yet, at least on my YouTube channel, because if you're on my Instagram, I'm like annoying on there like all the time. But on my YouTube channel, it really has not been the case where I've made or enjoyed making content just by myself in it because of the fear that nobody's gonna watch it or that like it's not gonna be entertaining. I've kind of had to like reflect on that mindset and also try to like get myself to grow out of it, to realize that like this YouTube channel is mine and these videos are mine, and like the fact that I'm a human being on this planet who is able to form complex thoughts and opinions is something that needs to be celebrated, even if they are dumb sometimes. And having a safe space to just talk about what's going on in my life and vent about certain subjects or whatever is on my mind, regardless of whether or not people are gonna tune into it or not or whatever, is like what I really want to start doing more of, instead of just feeling like the only things that I can post on my channel are vlogs that feature like all of my friends in them going out and doing an activity. Like these types of videos are also just as equally as romanticizable as the other ones. It's just maybe not for everyone else, but mainly for me. I guess I just want to start expressing myself creatively more on my channel as well, and not just making vlogs all the darn time. One, because vlogs take me so long to edit, but also just because like there's more to me than just like going out with my friends and like laughing and joking around. Like actually making art and creating stuff is a huge part of existence. Like literally ask anyone that I know and they would all tell you the same thing. It's something that I don't really share much on my channel, and I'm kind of surprised by that, because like when you look around, I have millions of sketchbooks, like 30 billion characters, and go into my notes app and it's like insane what you'll find. But I never talk about it. I've never treated my YouTube channel as that space where I can express those things that I'm into as well on here, because I've mainly just treated it like a life documentation channel. But my art is equally a part of my life as well, and I also think that that deserves to be documented. So this is my, I don't know where I guess right here. So this is my little journal. I got it at SCAD as I like saw the cover with like all of these like cute little cats and like the moon and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. And so I like bought it. Like I never wrote in it until October 1st 2024, when I made the first page. I call it Nick Notes because it is like a collection of the things that I write in my notes app, because my notes app actually is the app that is taking up the most storage on my phone. There's currently like I think 7 or 8 gigabytes worth of like just notes app memory taking up my phone storage. And then now it's kind of become like a commonplace journal, almost like a compilation of quotes and things that I hear in my life, and also excerpts of like what I'm doing or how I'm feeling, as well as like random doodles. It literally is just a giant chaos dump of my brain, or at least that's what I want it to be. It's not exactly there yet. This is the spread that I did I don't know, like 30 minutes ago, actually. Just kind of like writing down, I guess, my thought process for this video and like kind of what I want to say while journaling and stuff, like, and like listening to music and just sitting there. Like it's a super personal, connected moment that I'm literally just having with myself, and I have like nothing else to do but to like literally just sit there and like process what my brain is saying, instead of like blocking it out and trying to ignore it. And that did make me really emotional, because I'm like going through a really tough time right now. This low-key kind of like my lowest point ever. Well, I'm not gonna say ever. I think 2022 kind of had my lowest of lowest points, but like this year has not been very nice to me, and it's May, and every single month has literally beat my ass in more than one way than can be imagined. And it all started after I got fired, and it kind of like changed the trajectory of my life thus far. Yeah, it was like, that was like the big event, and then like everything after that just kind of kept getting worse. Oh my god, I forgot that's not juice. Oh my god, it's like acid to my system, but like I need the hydration. Mind you, I could drink water, but whatever. Okay, so this is actually the first video that I'm filming in present time. Like, this is the first video that I'm filming in present time that is not going to be edited 3 years later, which I have not done since I was like a senior in high school. So my channel is definitely like behind in terms of like my lore. I think like releasing the videos 3 years into the future, it's kind of like my thing now. And also I think it makes the videos extra special, a little more depressing. Like I'm still that same person, but I've also grown so much, because like literally so much has happened in my life that like I can't even begin to talk about, because like we will literally be here all day. But it literally just has been so crazy, and I've just been so overwhelmed with emotions, especially this month. It's really just been not a very pretty month for me, and I've kind of just needed a safe space, I guess, to talk about it, or at least as much of it that I can talk about without putting like my entire life story on the internet, you know? But I pulled an all-nighter last night. My body is probably screaming at me to go to sleep, and I'm fighting it. There's just something about like a beautiful morning in your bedroom that just like does something to you. Like it just fills me with like inspiration and like levels of whimsy that I wish I could feel all the time. That unfortunately waking up at 6 or 7 p.m. when like the damn sun is gone and like the life is dead everywhere, like it just does not make for it doesn't invoke the same feelings out of you. It's actually kind of depressing. Who would have thought? So if you like see me looking down, it's because like mama's working. Anyway, I have been super obsessed with like raw content creation lately. As in like I love discovering like a super niche indie underground YouTuber who makes like 1 hour long videos of them like literally just in their room like talking about something so just everyday and normal and average. I really want my channel to start being a reflection of like the things that I enjoy. I just am a bitch that has a lot to say. Like I actually love to talk. Like actually I love to talk, especially to myself. I love having back and forth banter with the little parasites that exist in my brain. It's fascinating that human beings can literally just turn on a webcam and talk, and they can just like keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it for years, and then they can go back and see a version of themselves from 5 years ago and hear what that version of themselves from 5 years ago has to say about this specific things, and just the way that they talk, and maybe the environment around them is different. Like I just think watching that evolution is so cool. It's just a level of authenticity that you don't really get anymore, because everybody desires to be like mysterious. People who do things like that are like really cool. Yeah, oh my god, I am so tired. So my mental health. After I got back from college, there was like 10 months where I was severely unmotivated to do absolutely anything. Actually, coming back from college was one of my lowest points ever for a multitude of reasons. Just know that 2023, I was like unemployed for 10 months, basically the entire year. It was kind of like nice, it was kind of peaceful, but I also was just still feeling like I wasn't really accomplishing anything. I was not gonna be in the position to be a good worker if I got a job at any point of that time of the year, because I was really just not mentally equipped in order to work one and to actually keep it. And I don't know why, but I've had a terrifying fear of like getting a job and getting fired from it since like I was a kid. a fear came true. But I was just always scared of just like working a job and then being perceived as a bad worker. I hate when people think I'm bad at things. It actually like really genuinely upsets me. But I got the job, and yeah, I ended up staying and working that job for a year and 4 months of my life until, I was met with my demise. What am I doing? I'm like messing this up. I was so scared of getting fired for the reasons that I had. But then actually getting fired was like damn, like I can't believe they really did that. Like I was more or so gagged that it actually happened. That last week they literally had me doing something that wasn't even my actual job. So what they fired me over, what could you have fired me over if like I wasn't doing my actual job? Even still to this day, this is my work bag. This is literally what my work bag looked like every single day. There's like a whole collection of photo cards in here from someone from my dance team. Her name is Hiii, and all the time in the break room they would ask me, "Oh my god, is that your girlfriend?" And I would literally be like, yeah. And just like random garbage and trash that I would collect, like this like twin snakes packaging is probably like 6 months old, no shade. Maybe 7 or 8, actually, maybe 9. A baby has probably been born within the time span that this twin snake wrapping has been in my work bag. But this still sits like where it always has sat whenever I would come home from work, because like a part of me is like still low-key in shock. Like it was my first job ever, so I did have kind of a little bit of an attachment to it that I don't really think everybody else had. I was like literally seeing those people more than I was seeing my own family. Like I was expecting to get fired and to like make it a whole dramatic section in like a techni vlog and stuff, and like make it a really big, huge, pivotal moment of my lore. And it is, but like my reaction to it was just kind of like not what I was really expecting. Like I was like, oh. And then I like went to my dance practice and pretended like everything was fine. Even though like that's what I was thinking about the whole entire time. Like, damn, they really fired me. Like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Reality soon hit afterwards. The aftermath of getting fired has really made this year so memorable. Lots have happened, lots has kind of followed me since that first day of unemployment, both good and bad. It's been so annoying to be so freaking poor. It kind of is what it is, because I feel like this was a necessary thing that needed to happen to me in order for me to like grow and evolve as a person. Because if I did not get fired, I still would have been there at that job. It would have been in my best interest to leave, but I chose to stay. And they kind of needed to fire me because I was never going to put my 2 weeks in and leave myself. It's been a really introspective year for me, especially with everything that's been going on in my life this past spring and this beginning of summer. Like summer just started and already I feel like these damn episodes taking a lot out of me. Like my character wants to get written off the fucking show at this point. But like now that I've had so much time with myself, I've been working on things that actually genuinely make me happy, things that I went to school for, things that like I want to make a career. Like I'm not like saying that like it's impossible to like work and do what you love as well. It's just like for me trying to have that balance was always super super jarring. I know what makes me the happiest, and it's literally creating stuff, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, and that's what I want to become my job, and to literally be my life is just to make stuff in all forms. Being able to use this time to do that really was really necessary for me, especially because I'm still figuring out what it is exactly I want to do. Well, I know what I want to do. It's just like my plan on how to get there. It's also crazy to think that this is also kind of the last summer that my friends are going to have before they graduate college. If my life would have played out like how I wanted it to, like I would be a senior in college in like 2 months. Because my life didn't play out exactly like how I wanted it to, it kind of did set me off track a little bit. Although so many bad things have happened since my unemployment, and it really did set the tone. The main phrase that has gotten me through this really really rough time in my life has been, what is it? Everything has to be bad before it can be better. That's literally what I've been telling myself this entire time. Like, everything has to be bad before it can be better. And all these bad things that I'm experiencing and all these bad things that I'm feeling are all leading up to something good that's gonna happen in my life, whether that's like $5 that I find on the ground, which like I would literally kill for right now. But the world is so broke, like you don't even really find random money on the ground anymore. Like, that's how you know everybody in America broke as hell. Like, or maybe it'll just be like something really big that like I can't even comprehend. Like, regardless of how big or small it is, like all of the bad things that are going on right now, I know is gonna play a bigger role in the grand scheme of things, and I'll be even more grateful for this time in my life once those things happen to me, because I probably wouldn't be as grateful for those things, or probably wouldn't have had those things if things weren't so gut-wrenchingly fucking low first. And that's just what I have to just keep reminding myself and to keep telling myself. It's really, really hard to be that optimistic about it though all the time, especially lately. I really have feel like I've been pulling my hair and like scratching my eyeballs out, and like I just want to rip every single fucking tooth out of my mouth, out of my body. I can't even begin to explain what's going on right now and how it's making me feel, and just how badly I am not thinking optimistically all the time. But feels like I'm doing something productive by like talking to this screen, you know. It still is a really good feeling to just like feel like I'm doing something to further myself, not even just career wise, but just like happiness wise. Like, I just really want to be in like my create bag. I want to just make stuff and just make stuff all the time, and I'm really trying to get into the habit of that, and hopefully maybe getting up in the morning and making these like cute little video diary entries, even the ones that you're not going to see because they're probably going to be way too detailed that I can't post on the internet, will be enough to help fulfill that void that I've kind of been feeling. My credit score is so bad right now and like my mental health is like flip-flopping, but maybe, you know, these little doodles that I'm making in my notebook, I want to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. This is not one of my good days. If Trade's still here, if my friends are still here, if, you know, you just random person coming across me or watching this for the first time is here, you know, I really hope that you can kind of get a new perspective out of me and get to enjoy a new way to interact with me and with my life a little bit more. And to future Nick, who I know is watching this video, this is a really, really difficult time in your life. Like a super, super difficult time in your life. Like majorly difficult. Shit has literally still just gotten worse. But you are trying to do your best to get out of it, and I hope that in the future you have been able to make something for yourself that you've always wanted to. I just hope that you're able to turn the wigs around and that something good has come out of all of this sadness that you're experiencing right now. You're working really, really hard on some stuff right now, and maybe it's gonna amount to nothing when it comes out or when people see it, hear it, watch it, whatever. But it doesn't matter. I just want you to know that like you did it and you tried. Everybody's life follows a different path. Do I low-key hate the way that mine has gone? Yes. I hate being the type of friend that I am, where like everybody else talks about something like cute and quirky like college and stuff, and then I'm like, I want to kill myself this morning. I'm not suicidal, like that's a joke. Oh my god. It is just really annoying to constantly be the friend that struggles and kind of has like nothing good going on whenever the topic of life updates comes up. I would be a fly on the wall. If only y'all knew. Maybe one day you will. When I write that autobiography. Right, my tell-all. Then you're all in trouble. I really want to make more of these. I actually kind of really needed this. Bye.